Ira Epstein with your morning flash update for this Monday, and we are now Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day, all of you. It is the 14th of February, 2022, about 8:20 a.m. Central Time. Reminds me, yesterday I went to get my wife flowers. You've looked at the price of flowers? I don't know how they're looking to you. I almost fell over, and no, I didn't get them for her. I'll buy them for her tomorrow when they go on sale. And I told her, I said, there's an element of illness going on. I was looking at them in a grocery store that we have here in Chicago, the Mariano's. Nice flowers, $130. Come on. No, I'd rather give her the cash. Okay, so in looking at all this, where are we? Well, there's no economic data today, but there's certainly a lot of movement in the Ukraine as to what's going on. A lot of people think, if you talk to people in Europe, in the Ukraine, people that are there, and I do have some friends that go back and forth, and they have family there, they tell me that the mood there is not a war mood at all. You go to the big cities, they're just not seeing that. A lot of the people think it's U.S. propaganda. We keep hearing that. What we did hear today is Mr. Lavrov said that diplomacy still has a role at this point. He went to Mr. Putin and they've agreed, so talks will continue. So what's the end game here? Probably a promise by the Ukraine, reaffirming one, that they're not going to apply for membership in NATO. Would that do it? I mean, amassing now 130,000 troops, 30 warships, and the U.S. saying that the bombing could begin this Wednesday? I don't know. Is this a movie set? What's going on? This is very confusing. In the market, when that news came out, you rallied up in the stock market, and just as fast as you rallied back, you came down. Gold went on to make a new high. Even with that news, it didn't matter one way or the other. The dollar held on to its gains. It's always fun to watch what these markets do with these rumors and everything. Bonds and notes continue to take out some of what they gained in the futures markets on Friday. We saw on Friday when news was breaking that could be this Wednesday for an attack, the gold market, the yen, the dollar, the Swiss franc, crude oil, wheat, and bonds and notes got bids. That was important. Today, what we're looking at is you can see the grain markets have given up those bids. You're back down in the energies. You're breaking again, which means higher rates coming into U.S. Treasuries one more time. The stock market probably turned its attention away from that, looking at interest rates to see what's going on, and that's where we're going to be. Now, what's important this week, we get the FOMC minutes. And I think everyone's going to look to see what do those minutes say, especially on balance sheet runoff, which is now starting to circulate as one of the main areas the market's focused on. As for the flip between a quarter-point hike and a half-point hike, I think the Fed will not make a decision, especially Fed Chair Powell, until he sees the next set of inflation numbers, which come out right before the next FOMC meeting. If they start falling from that 7.5% down, I don't know what that could mean, but down, I think that'll say, no, we're going to be very gradual in our measured approach of quarter-point hike. If it's another hot number, 8%, 7.7, whatever, I think that gets them to move quicker. So that seems to be the thinking, not just mine, but everything that I'm reading at this point in time as to where this is all headed. We will be writing about all this. We'll be talking to you about the grains. We're going to be talking to you about the metal markets, interest rates. We do it in our written updates throughout the day, and we're talking a lot of updates. And you're able to say, hey, I want the financial sector, I want this sector, whatever you want, so you don't have to get all of them. Some people, a lot of people want them all, and they like to get them, and then they'll cipher through what they want to see. But we talk the options markets, the spread markets, the out-and-out cash markets, and of course, the futures. But in all the different marketplaces you get, a lot of technical information, a lot of chart data comes to you, so you can see all that. You're not going to get this anywhere else. So why not take a look at it? It's free. We'll give you a look-see as to what our customers get. just give us a call, 866-973-2077, or go to our website. That happens to be the news behind you coming through it right now. I'm Ira. Take care.